It's match day 3 for these teams in the 2022 AFC Champions League. Al Jazira are still looking for their first point in this season's competition, while Mumbai City became the first side from India to win a game when they beat Air Force Club 3 days ago. Another win tonight would see them go top for a few hours at least. We're at the King Fahd International Stadium in Riyadh, the venue for the final last year, of course, and they're the state of play at the moment. Mumbai currently third, Air Force Club just above them, and Al Shabab, the 100% record, they take on Air Force Club a little bit later on in the second match of the evening. 32 degrees, again, temperatures in the low 30s. It's just approaching 8:15 in the evening local time here. We do have a game at 11:15 in the evening as well. The temperature stays pretty constant right through here in Saudi Arabia at the moment. But this wonderful venue, it was considerably busier when Al Hilal lifted the trophy against Pohang Steelers towards the end of last year. Some 52,000 were packed in here. Great to see the supporters back in numbers for the final. And Al Jazira lost their opening game to Air Force Club. They were beaten heavily by Al Shabab 3 days ago by 3-0. Mumbai also lost out 3-0 to Al Shabab, but having gone behind against Air Force Club in the last game, they turned it around with goals from Diego Maurizio from the penalty spot and Raul Beke. It was FC Goa that were the first Indian representatives in the AFC Champions League last season. They didn't win a game. They did pick up a couple of draws, but Mumbai getting that elusive win. And Coach Des Buckingham said coming into this, that was their ultimate aim, to win a game in the competition. But now I'm sure they've got a taste for it. They'll look for more. These back-to-back games that we reach match days 3 and 4, so they'll play each other twice in the next 4 days, these two teams. We'll give the team news a little bit later on. The familiar black and white stripes of Al Jazira from the UAE. Very experienced in this competition, of course. 11th appearance in the AFC Champions League. There is Des Buckingham. He's a qualified pilot as well as being a football manager. Very methodical man. He was the youngest coach in the history of the A-League when he took over at Wellington Phoenix in the 2016-17 season, born in Oxford in the UK. It's good to see some Mumbai supporters and flags around in the game 3 days ago. Ravi Kumar there, the substitute goalkeeper tonight. We'll give you the team news. As I say, no Purbala Chempa, though. He was booked in the first 2 games, so he's suspended for tonight's game. Didn't have the best of seasons in the Indian Super League. Mumbai, they finished just outside the top 4, having won the League Winners' Shield last season and then beating ATK and Mumbai in the final. Good spirit among this Mumbai team. Vinit Rai there just at the front, who joined the club in the January window from Odisha. Five substitutes still allowed, of course, with these COVID times. This is the 41st edition of the AFC Champions League. Only the top team in each group go through. The 3 best second-place teams will join them as the 8 teams going through from the western section. The eastern section gets underway tomorrow. So by the 1st of May, we'll have our 16 teams that will contest the knockout stages. Slightly abridged this year as well, because the eastern section, they'll have their knockout stages in August, whereas the western section will have to wait till February next year. The final also in February 2023. This tournament was born in 2002-03, the Asian Cup Winners' Cup and the Asian Super Cup combined to give us this AFC Champions League format. It's a fairly standardised format now across the confederations. group stages rather than the old two-legged ties that used to precede it. So Al Jazira will be desperate to try and get off the mark in terms of points. Don't want to fall too far behind with 3 games gone already. Experienced goalkeeper for Al Jazira, Ali Kassiev. Mumbai in a chain strip of black tonight. Al Jazira in that familiar black and white stripes. It's their 11th appearance in this competition. They have often made it through. Last appearance back in 2018. Reminder of the foreigner rule as well. 4 foreigners, 3+1 on the matchday squad. More foreigners can be registered this year, but it's still 3+1 when it comes to actually applying for the matches. Diego Maurizio was named on the bench in the first match, but they had overestimated their foreign contingent, so he had to sit out that first game, but started the last match and got Mumbai level after they'd fallen behind. Key figure for them in the absence of Igor Angulo at the moment, who's still out injured. Good to see Brad Inman back in the frame as well, having recovered from COVID and that he picked up on arrival. Well, there's the Al Jazira side. They're just one change shown to the team, beaten by Al Shabab. The Brazilian midfielder Bruno comes in for his first appearance in this season's competition. He replaces Mohamed Rabi, who picked up a knock in the last match. We expect them to go in that 3-4-3 formation again. Ali Mabkhout, the central striker, with Diaby and Alameri either side of him. Mabkhout was kept fairly quiet in the last game by Al Shabab. Can the Mumbai defence do the same to the experienced central attacker tonight? Alameri has started both games so far. Ali Kassiev, the captain, more out of foul for Mumbai. Big imposing figure at the back. Very good defensive unit, very good going forward as well. He's the leading defending, or leading goal-scoring defender rather, in the Indian Super League. Won't surprise you to know most of his goals come from headers. Kim Jong-hyuk from Korea is our referee. He was the 4th official for the Nazaf against Al Wadat match just 3 days ago. Well, Mumbai make 3 changes, one of them enforced. Purbala Chempa suspended after the 2 yellow cards. Mohamed Nawaz comes in. There's a change in the back 4 with Vignesh coming in at left back for Mandar, while Australian Brad Inman makes his first start as part of that attacking lineup. He'll play wide on the right-hand side. Changte possibly moving into the middle. Those two can interchange, though. Diego Maurizio, as we said, scored from the penalty spot in the last match and is a proven goal scorer. And there are the substitutes. 5 substitutes can be used by either coach still. Plenty of room for manoeuvre. Des Buckingham, first season at Mumbai, replacing Sergio Libera, who guided them to the title last season. There is Diego Maurizio. Played for Odisha in the Indian Super League 2 seasons ago. Finished their top scorer with 12 goals as they finished bottom of the table. But he was a real bright spot for them. Moved to play in the Qatari 2nd division before linking up with Mumbai in the January transfer window. So it is Mumbai in a change strip of black that will get us underway tonight. They'll kick from left to right in the first half. Still buoyed by that win 3 days ago. It was a very good performance against Air Force Club, having come from behind in that game. Can they back it up with another victory tonight? Al Jazira currently third in the UAE Pro League. And they won 4 in a row coming into this, so they're dipping form really in the competition, not helping them too much. Early touch for Ali Kassiev, who's conceded 5 goals in the opening 2 matches for Al Jazira. Forward by Ahmed Jahu, given away cheaply though. Jahu and Apoya will be the 2 holding midfielders for Mumbai. Formed a good combination this season, the youngster Apoya, who moved from North East United in the close season. Jahu, experienced player who followed Sergio Libera to FC Goa from Maghreb Tetuan in Morocco and then on to Mumbai City FC. Khalifa. Serrero. Idris. Khalifa looking long for Diaby, but the flag's gone up for offside against Abdoulaye Diaby, the Frenchman. Just went a fraction too early. Marcel Kietze, the Dutchman in charge of Al Jazira, coming up to 3 years in charge now. Serrero. Diaby. Serrero had an overlap from Alatas, who'd gone forward but couldn't pick it out. Apoya loses possession. Alameri plays it forward. Just promising that. Abdullah tried to slide the ball across but couldn't pick out a white shirt in the middle. Bignesh. Apoya. Inman. Changte just trying to hold his line. It's a good ball through. Diego Mauricio's offside. When he got Changte and Diego Mauricio, they're looking to play off the shoulder of the last defender. Just went a fraction early. Just seemed trying to hold his run, but not quite timed. It was a good ball from Inman. A few of those, and that might cause the Al Jazira defence a few issues. Idris. Mabkhout. Not afraid to come and get the ball from deep, Ali Mabkhout. That's bent towards the path of Diaby, but now to play. He was assistant coach at Stoke City's under-23 team. Des Buckingham took over the New Zealand under-20s 4 years ago. Also led New Zealand to qualify for the Tokyo Olympics as well. Didn't take charge of the team, with the Olympics being delayed, of course, until 2021. Idris. Pull back to Abdullah. Can't again pick out an Al Jazira player in the middle. Mumbai giving the ball away cheaply at the moment, deep in their own half. Balatas. Clumsily out of play. That was an injury to Rana Wide. In fact, that's why the ball's gone out of play. He looks in a lot of pain at the moment. Amit Rana Wide. Raul Beke coming across. Raul Beke, who scored that winning goal in the last match, writing himself into Mumbai history. He might be okay here. The physio just indicated to the sidelines that might not be too serious for Amit Rana Wide. Murtada Fall and Ahmed Jahu in heated discussion there. No, I don't think. It's not looking good for Rana Wide. That's a strange one. There was no one anywhere near him. Let's hope that's not too serious. There's not too much recovery time in these games, of course, with just 3 or 4 days between games. They do have 4 days after this before the sides meet again on match day 4. Just got Changte dropping back at the moment to replace Rana Wide, but I think they're going to have to make a change here, Mumbai. So an early blow for Des Buckingham. They have got Mehtab Singh on the bench. They could move Raul Beke back out to full back and bring Mehtab on in the middle alongside Murtada Fall. We've got Mandar available as well, of course. That's away by Raul Beke. Serrero. Just too high for Bruno. Straight into the arms of Mohamed Nawaz. Played 17 of the 20 Indian Super League games, Mohamed Nawaz, having moved from Goa in the close season. Purbala Chempa was named as the starting goalkeeper for the opening 2 matches in this competition. That's given away cheaply again. Bruno. Abdullah. Foul by Apoya. I think we are going to see the change, and indeed it is. Mehtab Singh coming on. So Amit Rana Wide just being helped away. So I think Raul Beke will go out to full back with Mehtab Singh coming in alongside Murtada Fall in the middle. Ali Mabkhout over the free kick. He's been in Al Jazira all his career. Got a great goal-scoring record. 169 goals in the UAE Pro League. What can he do here to try and test Mohamed Nawaz? Driven in low, it comes off Murtada Fall. Jahu and Nawaz getting in each other's way. Comes off Bruno. And driven back in again, and a little bit of a misunderstanding at the back. Well, Jahu would call for it. Nawaz jumped into him. Unfortunately for Mumbai, the follow-up shot comes to nothing. Zayed with a shot that was well wide of the target. Good chasing back from Idris. Did score just before half-time in their first game. Al Jazira, Zaid Al-Ameri getting that goal. Went on to lose that match against Air Force Club by 2-1. Alatas. First time ball in is cut out by Metab, the man who's just come on, the substitute. Idris. Alatas. Serrero. Khalifa. Mabkhout trying to get that one out towards Diaby. Serrero. Mabkhout tries the shot. It was a good block by Metab, who has already been busy since coming on. Good challenge from Apoya. Jahu. Ball was a short one from Apoya. So those two built up a good understanding this season. The experienced Jahu and the youngster Apoya. Did bring in Vinit Rai from Odisha to strengthen that position as well. There's no foul. Another addition in the January window, Lallingswada Changte from Chennai, adding to the forward options for Des Buckingham. So they're missing their top scorer from the season at the moment, Igor Angulo, who's out injured. Good ball, Changte. Inman, one of those two through the middle, that's too far ahead. Kassieff will gather. Well, that was a promising move from Mumbai as they came forward. Just that pass back to Inman wasn't correctly executed. Diaby. Abdullah. Vignesh. Caught in possession. Al Jazira have enjoyed a lot of the ball in the opening 13 minutes or so. No clear-cut chances as yet. Well cut out by Ralbeke. Now Jahu. He's a little bit slow on the ball. He almost allowed Al-Ameri to get it. Here goes Diego Maurizio on the chase. Too much use of the arms from the Brazilian. Khalifa needs to be on his guard tonight because Maurizio is quick off the mark. Another good-looking ball into Mabkhout. It was just a little bit too far ahead of him. The flag's gone up for offside anyway, but just had to readjust his run there, Ali Mabkhout. Just offside, it was a good decision. And once again, Mohamed Nawaz, a little bit of hesitation. He gets away with it once more. That's the second time he's just shown a little bit of a lack of concentration, the goalkeeper. As Mumbai qualified for this competition, winning the League Winners' Shield last season. There's a good ball back towards Changte rather. Diego Maurizio was just in behind. Finished level on points last season with ATK Mumbai on 40 points, but won it on the head-to-head, and well, the goal difference, they would have won it anyway. And then they went on to win the trophy in the final after the semi-finals with a 2-1 win over the same position, ATK Mumbai. Here's Serrero. It was Jamshedpur that won the League Winners' Shield this season, managed by Owen Coyle, who's since departed the club to go back to his native Scotland. Hyderabad lifted the trophy in the final. Abdullah. Khalifa. Idris. Plenty of players back behind the ball for Mumbai. Not too much space for Al Jazira to work in at the moment. Alatas. Nice little ball from Bruno. He goes past Metab. Oh, just got the ball caught under his feet. There's a good run from Bruno into the penalty area, but just lost his footing slightly. Diaby. Latas. There's that ball over the top, nicely brought down. Good save, Nawaz. Bruno denied. That's better from the goalkeeper. A little bit of indecision from Mohamed Nawaz early on, but that time he was decisive. It was a great ball over the top and a good safe pair of hands from Mohamed Nawaz. Zayed just got the ball stuck under his feet. That was the incident just before that. Won back by Diaby. Bruno. Serrero. Mabkhout. Diaby. And he's offside. Doesn't hit the target anyway. Brad Inman coming in for his first start tonight. Ralbeke. It's a little bit short for Mortada foul. Nawaz just got there in time. Just a little bit clumsy at the back at the moment, Mumbai. It's leaving those passes a little bit short. Still waiting for first shot for Des Buckingham's side. Alatas. Khalifa. Idris. It's given away again to Inman. Looking to try and pick up the run of Bipin, who hasn't seen too much of the ball yet on that far side. Here goes Diaby. Abdullah. Mabkhout. Given away, well tracked back by Diego Maurizio. Metab. Apoya. Slipped through to Diego Maurizio, who once again gives possession away. Alatas. Diaby looking for Jahu, might get a second opportunity here. There's a little nudge from Mortada Fall, no penalty though. Alameri it was that went down. He's going to be careful, Mortada Fall. There was a little bit of an arm in the back of Zayed Alameri. Clumsy again from Nawaz. Khalifa. Rare touch of the ball for Kassiev, the Al Jazeera goalkeeper and captain. Zayed. Jahu with a little back heel, looking to try and pick out Brad Inman. Cut out though by Serrero. That'll be a free kick. Brad Inman, who was a former Newcastle trainee in the UK before moving to Crewe Alexandra in the lower leagues. Played over 100 times for them. Mumbai are his third club in India. Played for ATK Mumbai and Odisha. Foul. Mumbai are one of 5 teams to be in every season of the Indian Super League so far. Jahu. Goes out off Alameri. Will be a Mumbai throw. Inman. Diego Maurizio just allowed the ball to run. Changte in the middle. He's got Bipin just behind him. There's Bipin. Ral Beke arriving at the back post. Scored that winner, as we say, in the last match. The ball stayed in play. Still, we await the first goal. Still only 37 years of age, there's Buckingham. Spent last season as assistant at Melbourne City FC. Be pleased to see his former club also playing in the AFC Champions League this season. They get their campaign underway in the Eastern section tomorrow against BG Pathum United from Thailand. Chip over the top again is another misplaced pass. It's that final ball from both teams really at the moment. Abdullah that time over-hitting the pass. Idris in the corner. Inman. Alatas. There goes Diaby. Vignesh across to clear. 2018, the last time Al Jazira were in the group stages. They finished second in the group behind Al Ahly from Saudi Arabia. Managed to get through to the round of 16, but lost out to Persepolis from Iran. There's Khalifa. Nicely played through, little flip from Al-Ameri. Idris. There's a challenge by Apoya right on the edge of the penalty area. Again, the referee saw nothing wrong with it. Apoya and Changte together managed to get that one away. That will be a free kick, will it? Yes, he will pull it back for the foul of Diego Maurizio, but you can see Marcel Kitsa on the sidelines. Al Jazira complaining to the Korean referee. I think it would have been a free kick anyway, but the referee just deeming that Abdullah had run into Apoya. Good to see the youngsters coming and watching this competition. Off by Diego Maurizio. This is Bipin. Kassiev with a safe pair of hands. Diego Maurizio just looking for that one to be pulled back towards him a little, so it was in his path. Khalifa. Al-Ameri. Mabkhout. Metab just did enough, just lost the ball slightly under his feet, Metab, but still managed to get the ball away. Bipin. Nicely guided back to Vignesh. Quite an eerie atmosphere here, playing in a stadium so big with no spectators. Of course, the Indian Super League was played behind closed doors in centralised venue in Goa for the second season running. Much smaller stadiums were used, though. Hits the back of Diego Maurizio and bounces nicely into the path of Bipin. Vignesh. Jahu. Lovely ball if Raul Beke can get there, went for the volley. Well, aiming for that top corner, Raul Beke. It wasn't too far away. Scored twice in the Indian Super League last season, Raul Beke. He's got a taste for goal here, scored in that last match, and well, that would have been pretty special had it found the top corner. Lovely ball from Jahu. That's one of his trademark long-range passes. Balled out quickly by Nawaz. The pace of the game just lifting at the moment. Bipin caught in possession by Zayed. Inman. Bipin foul by Zayed. Zayed's only made one league appearance across his 2 seasons at Al Jazira. He has started both of the games in the AFC Champions League so far. Bipin has also started both for Mumbai. Jahu. Diego Maurizio. Now Bipin. Doing well to get the ball across, but nowhere near where Chang Tae was. It was cut out comfortably by Khalifa. There's Serrero. No, Idris. Halameri. Mabkhout. Just out of the reach of Diaby, but kept alive by Bruno. Mabkhout. Fast clearance didn't really have the desired effect. Mumbai struggling to get the ball clear at the moment. Now Apoya. I think the flag went up for offside, but the referee played a good advantage with Mumbai in possession, although they've lost out now as Apoya gives the ball away. Zayed. Alatas. Serrero. Felt he'd been fouled after the ball had gone. Serrero, an inquiring look to the referee, but shake of the head from Kim Jong-hyuk. Khalifa. Halameri went short. Nicely played. They play the ball around nicely in that middle third, Al Jazira, but Mumbai are keeping them pretty well shackled in the final third at the moment. Mabkhout. Nice ball out to Diaby. Maybe they could create here. Nice ball back to Mabkhout, who buys himself a bit of time. Shot took a deflection away by Murtada Fall. Zayed. No, Alatas. Abdullah. Khalifa. Serrero. Jahu. Oh, nicely done, just hooked it around the corner to Apoya. Nice little bit of skill by the Moroccan. 49 league appearances for FC Goa, didn't quite make his half-century. Al Jazira have had 67% of the ball in the opening 35 minutes. Mumbai lagging behind. Just the one shot on target each so far. Here's Idris. Just hadn't quite got the angle to get that down the line for Chang Tae to run onto. That's the sort of ball he loves if it's played into the channel. Lovely play at the other end by Mabkhout. Too many bodies between him and the goal, though. Another injury here, so a chance for the players to take on some water. Abdullah Idris, the man that's gone down. Didn't have too much luck in front of goal in the last match against Al Shabab. Ali Mabkhout ended up going off in that game fairly late on. No clear-cut chances yet for Diego Maurizio. Idris. Zayed. Diaby. Bruno. Abdullah. Foul by Diego Maurizio on Serrero. Abdullah. Alameri. Khalifa's back on after receiving treatment a moment or so ago. Zayed. Diaby. First time ball on for Bruno, two racing through the middle. Deflected into Mabkhout. Good save, Nawaz. Good strong hand. Brilliantly done by the goalkeeper. It's the second time he's shown it. Good agility in the goal for Mumbai. Lovely run, lovely move from Al Jazira. It's just cut out by Metab. And when it came back to Diaby, caught it brilliantly, but Nawaz equal to it. Good save, he thought that was in. Diaby. Diego Maurizio's header away. Mabkhout. Bruno. Pulled back once again. Another deflection. Handball, though. It's a penalty. Referee adjudged that it's hit the arm of Metab Singh, I think. Jahu looking on in amazement, but it wasn't him that was penalised. I'm sure it was Metab. The arm was up. So a chance for Al Jazira from the penalty spot. We don't have VAR in the group stages, by the way, just to double-check anything, but... yeah, the arm was up from Metab. You see it better from here. Yeah, just scrape the fingers. So a chance for Ali Mabkhout from the penalty spot to put Al Jazira in front. Hasn't scored since Pro League game last March, or March just gone rather. Little hesitation, and Nawaz got across, got a hand to it, but couldn't keep it out. It's a nonchalant penalty from Ali Mabkhout, and Nawaz will be disappointed he hasn't got a better hand on that. Al Jazira take the lead. There's the handball again, just scraping the fingers of Metab. And the penalty converted by Mabkhout, despite the fact that Mohamed Nawaz went the right way. Placed into the bottom corner. Al Jazira have their second goal of this AFC Champions League group stages, and it's a goal that's put them in front with 5 minutes to go to half-time. And if Mumbai want to take the points, they're going to have to do what they did in their last match against Air Force Club, and that's come from behind. Diego Maurizio straight away, Mumbai looking to get back. Diego Maurizio goes down, and it's another penalty. Oh, no, he's giving it the other way. It's a dive from Diego Maurizio, who can't believe it. The referee went straight to the pocket. No, where was the contact? Well, Zayed's gone across him with his arm. The referee's given it the other way, though. I thought straight away we got another penalty at the other end. Well, you can see the reaction of Diego Maurizio. Not to be Mumbai's night at the moment. Long way to go yet, though. A bit frustrating for Mumbai at the moment. Brad Inman's challenge. Serrero. Diaby. Mabkhout. Serrero. Good ball down the line again for Bruno. Had a little look up to see Alameri in the middle, but over hits the ball. A change here for Al Jazira. It's a Latas that's coming off for Al Jazira. And it's Nawaf Salam that's coming on. Doesn't feature much now, has it? Nawaf only made his debut in the UAE League Cup against Ittihad Kalba back in January. So both sides have made a change in the first half. Mehtab coming on for the injured Amir Ranawade early on for Mumbai. It's offside against Bipin. A good metre or so offside there. Bipin Singh, Kassieff. Serrero. Diaby tried to guide that one across. There were two players on the edge of the penalty area, Mabkhout and Alameri. Apoya. Diego Maurizio. Nawaf, the substitute, the man who's just come on, Khalifa. Marcel Keitzer will be pleased that his side have managed to turn their possession into a goal. So often you see sides have a lot of the ball and don't really do anything with it, but that penalty has given them the lead as we go into a minute's added time at the end of the first half. Thought there might have been a little bit more than that for the injuries to Amir Ranawade early on, and then Khalifa just a moment or so ago. It's Jahu, and he rebounds to Idris. It's in behind Diaby. And how to play for a throw by Serrero. Mumbai need to regroup at half-time and try and come up with the same kind of application in the second half they did in the last match against Air Force Club. Shahu. Chase on here for Changte, who'll get to the ball first. Bippin in the middle. Inman. Tried to curl it, didn't have the pace on it though. Easily gathered by Kassieff as the half-time whistle goes here in Riyadh. It was a game that didn't really have too much action in terms of goal-bound efforts, but a handball by Mehtab Singh allowed Ali Mabkhout to score yet another goal for Al Jazira to put his side in front. Mohamed Nawaz went the right way, but the penalty was too good. So Al Jazira, who've lost their opening 2 matches, have a slender lead at half-time. Mumbai again need to turn this around in the second half. Des Bucking was already had to make one change with Mehtab coming on for Amiran Awade. Half-time at the King Fahd International Stadium. It's Al Jazira 1, Mumbai City 0. Welcome back to the King Fahd International Stadium in Riyadh. Al Jazira leading by 1-0 at half-time. And Mumbai making another change here. They're bringing on Vinit Rai for the second half. So he joined in the January window from Odisha, came on in the final 10 minutes, the opening two games against Al Shabab and against Air Force Club, but getting the second half here to try and stamp his authority. Ali Mabkhout's penalty separating the sides. Mohamed Nawaz guessed right, but penalty was too good. So it is Al Jazira that get us underway for the second half. Still looking for their first point in the group stage. The win for them tonight would tie the group up nicely. It would leave Al Shabab on 3. Al Shabab at the top on 6 points. The other three teams would all have 3 points each. 3 games to go after tonight for these two. It's a good ball over the top for Alameri. Mabkhout racing through the middle. It's too close to Mohamed Nawaz, though. Alameri had time and space to get that one across. It is Brad Inman that's made way for Vinit Rai in the second half. So not too much time between these games. Mumbai only played 3 days ago. He came on at half-time in that one, Brad Inman, but was taken off after 89 minutes. He did catch COVID the day that Mumbai arrived in Saudi Arabia. He only came out of his room before the last game. Maybe still feeling the after effects of that particular incident. There's Nawaf, first half substitute for Al Jazira. Serrero. Too far ahead of Zayed, right in front of Des Buckingham. There's the Al Jazira coach, Marcel Kieser. Played mainly as a midfielder during his playing days. Kieser also played at Canberra, where he made 282 Eredivisie appearances. Vinit Rai. Jahu caught in possession. Diaby. Away by Jahu. Again berating his fellow defenders. Vignesh. Chase on here for Bipin. Nawaf guides it back to Kassiev. Didn't have too much to do in that first half, the goalkeeper, Ali Kassiev. Here's Mabkhout. Bearing down on goal. Metep trying to get back right the way across. It's Alameri. Good save again, Mohamed Nawaz. 3 times now Nawaz has had to save Mumbai. Gathered the ball cleanly as well. That'll be a foul by Changte. Another shot on target for Al Jazira. Great run by Mabkhout. Knew exactly where Alameri was. Just had a little look up there and just rolled it a little bit too far ahead. But Nawaf close the angle down. Serrero. Khalifa. Zayed. Abdullah. Metab. Shahu. Rolbeke. Chase on here for Changte. Nobody through the middle. Diego Maurizio just on the edge of the penalty area. In towards Bipin. Nawaf's header. Jahu. Diego Maurizio. Rolbeke. Deep winning again. Nawaf again with the header away. Vinit Rai wins the header on the edge of the area. Bipin. Vinit Rai. Good running from Changte, just trying to get that angle ball in, but couldn't quite get a foot on it. Good pressure this from Mumbai, though, at the start of the second half. Rolbeke. Idris goes across, Rolbeke sliding in and just catching the ankle of Abdullah Idris. It's a long ball and a wasted ball from Al Jazira. Mumbai need to try and make this possession count at the start of the second half. Vinit Rai has just given them a slightly different outlook through midfield. It's Yahoo. Idris header. Changte was the intended target from Shahu, didn't quite have the elevation on the ball though. Alameri robbed by Motarafal. Apoya. Foul. Vignesh. Just stabbed it inside Bruno, but no one able to get on the ball. That's Vinit Rai sliding in and getting himself a yellow card. Had only made one substitute appearance prior to tonight. Came on with 8 minutes to go against Air Force Club. Serrero, the man brought down. Good ball over the top, chase on for Zayed if he can keep it in. Just beats him into touch though. Played in the Club World Cup against Monterrey, scored an own goal back in February. Zayed Sultan. Bruno. Nawaf. Diaby. Good forceful run by Diaby. Mabkhout trying to create the shooting chance. Ali Mabkhout. Alan Mary was the player on the forward run. Well defended by Mumbai. Apoya rather. Now Changte. Could be a bit of a break on here. Bipin and Diego Maurizio go forward. It's just too close to the defender. Back to Kassieff in goal. These sides meet again in 4 days' time, back here at the King Fahd International Stadium. The Prince Faisal bin Fahd Stadium is the other stadium that's been used for this competition. Mumbai's penultimate group game against, or last group game rather, against Air Force Club kicks off at 11:15 in the evening local time. That's a poor ball given away to Alameri. Cut out by Mortada Fall, straight to Diaby. Wins a corner for his team. Vinit Rai back on defensive duties. Game's just opened up a little bit in the second half, so I'm sure there will be some more changes coming up. Abdullah Ramadan with the corner. Kemov Jahu appeals for handball once again from Al Jazira. Referee was looking through a crowd of players at that one. Not too sure the assistant referee on this near side would have had a much better view either, but they were certainly big appeals. Ball was ricocheting around. We'll have a look in a moment. This is Diaby. In towards Alameri, but that's over everybody. And another chance goes wide. Al Jazira still complaining, thinking they should have had another penalty. Well, it's hit Mortada Fall. He'd have been very unlucky. Maybe the second one as well. Just flicked up and hit him on the elbow. Changte. Good tackling back from Idris. So Changte with the in-swinging corner in towards Kassieff. Mortada Fall is an obvious target for this. It's too close to the keeper. Kassieff spills it, goes right the way across. Back in again, Mortada, foul! Side netting. Great chance for Mumbai, and they haven't taken it. Goalkeeper completely spilled it. Mortada foul hooked it back across goal. Changte had a second chance to redeliver, and foul heads it just the wrong side of the post. Mumbai's clearest chance so far. No goal though. Zayed. Bruno. Diaby. Abdullah just left the ball behind. Jahu. No foul. Diaby. Shot hits Ralbeke. Abdullah. Vidit right. Bipin. Mumbai about to make another change. Vikram Singh coming on for Diego Maurizio. He's a little bit light in striking options at the moment, Des Buckingham, I say, with the absence of Igor Angulo. Angulo joined ahead of the season that's just gone. Last season it was Adam Lafondre and Bartok Becce that shared the goal-scoring responsibilities for the Islanders. Jahu. Metab. Goalkeeper's a long way out of his area. Doesn't matter though, the flag was up for offside. Bipin just went up a little bit too soon. Started every game in the Indian Super League last season. Bipin had his best goal-scoring season as well, with 6 goals. Hasn't had too many opportunities in this competition so far to try and find the net. Changte. Vikram. Challenged by Idris. Changte swung a boot at it. Too many bodies in between, though. Jahu. Mabkhout. Looking for support from Diaby. And Nawaz went to ground and didn't get near the ball, and Diaby tumbled over him. Bipin. Lovely weighted ball from Mabkhout. No appeals from Diaby. Khalifa. Al Jazira have defended much better than they have in their opening 2 games today. They've looked very secure at the back, asking questions of Mumbai and trying to find a way through them. Well won back by Apoya. There goes Bipin. Again, the pass just lacking that little bit of direction. Just needed pulling back slightly, so it was more in Bipin's favour. Doesn't do too much shouting on the sidelines. Marcel Kiza, 53 years of age. Had a spell managing Sporting in Portugal before he took over at Al Jazira. Actually replaced another Dutchman when he came back here in 2019 for his second spell. Jurgen Streppel, who was at the Abu Dhabi-based club. He led the club to their third league title, his first league title as a coach for Al Jazira. Good save again by Nawaz with the leg this time. Alameri. Got to be offside, Alameri. Straight at Nawaz, and the flag does go up. Had a good start to 2022 as well, Al Jazira. They had a 5-3 penalty shootout win against Shabab Al Ahly, winning their first Super Cup as well. So the Dutchman already getting silverware. And the glory days back to Al Jazira a little bit as well. Yeah, you can clearly see Alameri in an offside position. Idris. Mabkhout. Alameri. Fal goes across and uses that big frame just to get in front of Alameri, get himself between the man and the ball. Metab. Vinit Rai. Away by Zayed. Coming up to the midway point in the second half, still Al Jazira leading by that first half penalty from Ali Mabkhout. It's going to be offside here, the goal scorer. Vikram wins the free kick. Ahmed Jahu over the free kick then for Mumbai. Need a little bit of creativity. Need a bit of quality on the ball forward. Murtada Fall really is the only player that's adding any height in that forward line at the moment from the set piece. It's Fall the intended target. No height on the ball though. Vinit Rai. Fall. Good ball out wide by Bipin, but Ralbeke is offside. 3 games to go for these sides. Mumbai will play Al Jazira again, and they've got Al Shabab and Air Force Club, who they beat last time out in their final game. Al Jazira finished their campaign off against Al Shabab, the side that have the 100% record at the moment. They're in action a little bit later on this evening against Air Force Club. Diaby racing through the middle. Idris wins his side a corner. Abdullah to take the corner there for Al Jazira, who still lead by a goal to nil. Raul Beke's header away. Serrero. All the way back to Kassiev. Bipin. Diaby. That's clumsy from Bipin, who's had a little kick out there. He'll do well to escape without a yellow card there, Bipin, but I think it might just be a telling off from the Korean referee Kim Jong-hyuk. There's a little kick, and there's another one. Abdullah. Jahu. Nawaf. That's a wasted ball from Nawaf, completely miscued that one. So possession handed back to Mumbai with the throw. Won a couple of cups when he was in Portugal at Sporting. Marcel Kieser. Raul Beke does well, wins the corner. So Mumbai are showing in flashes at the moment that they can put a bit of pressure on in that final third. Making a double change. Mandar coming on and Rainier Fernandez coming on. Will be a final throw of the dice from Des Buckingham. That's all 5 changes he will have made. I think they might just wait for the corner. It'll be taken by Jahu. Vikram. So Vignesh goes off and Mandar will come on and go in at left back, and Bipin comes off, and Rainier Fernandez, who appeared off the bench in both games so far. Comes on.
Their number 29, replaced by their number 11, Rainier Fernandez. And player number 23, Vignesh Taxina, replaced by player number 77, Mandam Rao Desai.
And the referee's pulled that back for a foul. Jahu was just looking to try and get something going forward. Kasiev. Zayed couldn't keep the ball in play. Metab. Apoya. Rainier. Ralbeke, Vikram and Changte in the centre. Vikram, it's a heavy touch. Ralbeke with a second opportunity. Tried to drive it across, only wins the corner. No one really in any space there for Ralbeke to aim at. It was a hit and hope almost to try and get a deflection. Just over Ralbeke again. Metab appealing for handball. Foot up by Rainier. Murtada felt furious with the referee. There was a high boot on Idris. I don't think it caught him in the face, just caught him on the chest, I think. Captain very vocal. Mandal. Metab. Total foul. Mandal, nice first time ball looking for Changte. Good challenge. Mumbai get the throw. There was no foul by Mandal. I think he thought he might be penalised for that. The substitute, but no foul given. Great challenge by Nawaf, the first half substitute. Ralbeke is going to look long with the throw. Foul got up highest. Vikram, foul. Changte. Fouls there again. Kasiev pushes away. Vikram. Blocked before it could cause any danger. Jazira struggling to get this one away. Well, there's a high challenge on Vikram on the edge of the penalty area. Mumbai are furious. They thought they should have had a penalty then. There's Changte. Into the side netting, and it's only a goal kick. Just seemed to get a knee in the back there, Vikram, which brought him down from Zayed. You can see the reaction of the Al Jazeera players, feeling that Vikram had made the most of that. There's an Al Jazeera change. Mohamed Jamal comes on for Bruno.
For Al Jazeera, player number 8, Bruno Jazira, replaced by player number 22, Mohamed Jamal.
Just a second change from Al Jazeera.
لنادي الجزيرة الإماراتي رقم 22 محمد جمال بدلا من رقم 80 برونو ديالبيرا.
There's that challenge on Vikram again. Apoya looking for the pullback, but couldn't get it past Idris. Jahu just out of his reach. Abdullah all the way through to Mohamed Nawaz. Mumbai enjoying their best spell of the second half at the moment. Changte. Vinit, right. Jahu. Apoya. Ralbeke. Vikram pointing it where he wanted it. Goes all the way across. Kassiev just hesitated slightly. It's gone for a corner. So the pressure stays on. He just flicked off Idris, which maybe just put a bit of topspin on the ball. Fourth corner of the game for Mumbai. Had a foul telling Apoya where he should be standing. Jahu will take the corner. Referee just sorting out that little melee around the penalty spot. Kassiev, good punch away this time. Only as far as Mandar. Floated back in again. It's just too high for Changte. And behind for a goal kick. Frustrating for Mumbai. Into the final 8 minutes we go. Al Jazeera still leading by the Ali Mabkhout penalty. Scored in the first half. Zayed. Foot in by Apoya. Referee saw nothing wrong with the challenge. Jahu. Foul. Vinit Rai. There's Changte. Trying to make room for the shot. Changte's going onto his weaker side. Jahu. Vinit Rai. Now can Ralbeke come up with something? Not a great ball. Looking to get Rainier in down the line, but misplaced by Ralbeke. The side achieved their one main aim, Des Buckingham, but winning an AFC Champions League group stage match, which they did in their last game. Metab. Foul. Beke. Good footing by Metab. Apoya. Nice ball over the top for Vikram. Only Changte in the middle at the moment. Vikram trying to go through Idris. Defended well. Beke. Jahu. Stabbed in towards where Vikram was trying to make a little bit of ground. It was aimed in towards the path of Diaby, away by Nawaz. 13 shots for Al Jazeera, 7 for Mumbai. 2 on target for Des Buckingham's side. Mohamed Nawaz made several good saves. Keep his side in the game. Mandar. Apoya. Jahu. Foul. What a wasteful ball by Matata. Foul. Uncharacteristic from him this late stage in the game. Lots of different clubs represented. The gentleman before had an Al Hilal shirt on, of course, the defending champions, Real Madrid and Al Jazeera. Foul. Apoya. Driven goal, it's off the top of the bar from Beke. Well, close to another goal. He went close in the first half with that wonderful volley that was just over the top, and that driven ball in has just flicked the top of the bar. He's proving to be one of Mumbai's most dangerous players at the moment, Beke. Away by Kassiev. Vinit Rai. Given away cheaply. Diaby. Foul by Vikram. Just mistimed. Don't think there was any great malice in that from Vikram. He knew as soon as he made the challenge it was going to be a free kick. Nawaz had to dive full stretch to prevent the corner. Balled out with a little bit of urgency now to Rainier. Vikram just lost his footing then, I think. Nawaf. Mabkhout. Apoya. Rainier down the line for Vikram. Again, it's just too far out of reach. Serrero. Changte. Rainier. Can Mumbai still salvage something from the match? They're having a good spell of pressure at the moment. They're not really creating anything, though. Well, get a corner here. Mabkhout was the man trying to put a foot on the ball, but it was put out of play by Alameri. So as we head towards the 90-minute mark, Mumbai have a corner. Chante to take. Took a flick on, it was completely missed by Rainier. Murtada missed it as well, and Kassiev hangs on for dear life. Well, Rainier stabbed it goalwards, didn't get any contact, neither did Murtada and Apoya kicked it after Kassiev had got the ball in his arms. What a chance for Mumbai. Complete air shot from Murtada, got the faintest of touches on it.
3 minutes of added time.
3 minutes added time then at the end of the 90 minutes. And Kassiev just had his finger caught, I think, by Apoya. Well, it's been a frustrating night for Jahu and co. Gave away that first half penalty, the handball from Mehtab, the substitute. Vikram came on in the second half. Kassiev, I think, will be okay now. Great chance for Murtada if he could have just got something on that shot. Jahu volleyed forward to Vikram, nice flick on, looking for Murtada. Stayed forward. Rainier's outside here. Couldn't get enough elevation again to pick out Murtada in the middle. Will Chante have a little bit more luck? Mandar on the overlap. Poor cross from Chante. You see Jahu's dropped in as centre-back at the moment with Murtada pressing forward, given away by Diaby. Mumbai giving the ball back to Al Jazira. Mabkhout stopped in his tracks by Ahmed Jahu. Apoya. Rainier. And he's looking for Vikram going into that channel. Mabkhout. Away by Khalifa. Jahu. Well, Jahu kicked by Mabkhout. Yellow card for Ali Mabkhout. Just a blatant kick out at Ahmed Jahu. No chance of getting the ball. Now Jazira making a late change. Alameri, the player, going off, and Yusuf Ayman comes on. Third appearance off the bench for him.
Substitution for Al Jazira, play number 9, Sayed Al-Amari, replaced by number 20, Yusuf Ayman.
So Jahu with a free kick and a final chance maybe here for Mumbai now. We've already played the 3 minutes plus. Vinit Wright. Jahu to deliver one more time. Again, he can't get the height on the ball to miss out that first defender. As the referee brings the game to a close, so Al Jazira finally off the mark with their first 3 points. Ali Mabkhout with a penalty in the first half after a handball by Mehtab Singh, the substitute. Marcel Kiza finally sees his side pick up 3 points. Mumbai couldn't follow up their victory over Air Force Club with another. Mehtab was the man who handled in the first half, just put an arm up and the ball just clipped the fingertips. No doubt about the penalty from King Jong-hyuk, the referee. These sides will meet again in 4 days' time. It was a competitive second half. Al Jazira created more chances. Mumbai didn't really threaten Ali Kassiev's goal on too many occasions. In fact, it was Mohamed Nawaz at the other end that was the busier of the 2 goalkeepers. But Al Jazira, job done for them in the heat in Riyadh. Full time at the King Fahd International Stadium. It's finished Al Jazira 1, Mumbai City 0.